Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. I'm going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Peep Squad and hit that notification bell. Know each and every time I drop a video and be the first one to comment and tell me what's on your mind, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Liz's Jewels. Liz's Jewels, check out her website. I have on a necklace. See, it's pretty. It looks good. It's cute. Then also the little earrings to go with it too as well. Check out Liz's Jewels. Check out her Instagram. It's right there. Check out her website too as well. You can find what you need, find what you want, get what you need, and get what you want. There's no nickel. There's no lead in the jewelry too as well. She has bracelets, rings, necklaces, and also choker, male jewelry, and children jewelry too as well. And jewelry for all different occasions. And you can actually hit her up on her IG and basically put different pieces together, put different things together, basically something you want to put together yourself, have her custom make you a set. You can get what you need to go to, weddings, to go to black tie events, and also for work, casual dress too as well. Or buy something nice and cute for your kid or your man. Or if your man wants to buy you something cute and nice, come on, check out Liz's Jewels and get it popping. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Married to Medicine season 7 episode 2. It's going down. It seems like Jackie doesn't realize that Mariah is upset, and she don't really care if Mariah's upset or not. That's what it seems like it is, because Jackie feels like she didn't say that, Mariah did cocaine. It was actually Quad, but Mariah feels a certain type of way because you mentioned it, you bringing it up, and you giving life to it. And you didn't say allegedly. You didn't say, oh, this is what Quad said. It's basically you repeating a rumor that is slanderous. And Mariah feels a certain type of way. She wants an apology. She wants an acknowledgement. But Dr. Jackie ain't here for it. And it seems like Quad, she still got a beef when it comes to Simone. She don't like the way Simone treated her and talked to her at the crab boil at Heavenly's house. And it is what it is. And she wants an apology. She wants to understand why you talk to me like that. And then on top of that, Simone wants to know why Heavenly end up repeating something privately that she said to her as a girl code, as a sister code, and Heavenly don't give two damns. She feels like Cecil said what he needed to say on Twitter, and she clapped back with telling the business. And I think Heavenly feels like, I didn't tell you my personal business, so oh well. And I guess, Heavenly doesn't really share that much about her personal life on the show, so I don't know if she shares her personal life off camera with these ladies, but Simone actually shared her personal situation with Heavenly, and Heavenly felt like, you know what, I need to say something, and she did, because Cecil clapped at her and she clapped back. But I wonder if Simone has any information on Heavenly and she decided not to clap back, or she just didn't know any information. So that's a situation, baby. And it seems like, Toya is going through it because, she had a miscarriage and she's not sharing with any of the ladies, but she did share with Simone. And then on top of that, she doesn't feel comfortable with sharing it with them. She doesn't want to talk to them or nothing like that. I was like, damn, like, I guess she really feels like she don't got no friends on the stage anymore. I don't know if it's due to her behavior or it's everybody's behavior, because Toya can get into it, but Toya feeling a certain type of way. She got this house that needs to be built that won't be built on time, and then she had a miscarriage, so she's suffering. She's going through some things and she can't share it with the ladies. And Contessa is over here. She wants to start a whole new career. She's leaving her husband at home taking care of the kids, whatever, the blase and the thirds, while he's working and doing the same thing as well. And doesn't seem like Contessa actually appreciates Scott and what he's doing, or she feels like he doesn't appreciate her. But by her behavior, Scott is at home doing what he's supposed to do, and you come in with McDonald's and you act, and then you start to chastise him about laundry. He's like, I just did 8 loads of laundry. Just be happy you made it home safe and you can actually, go to another place. She was like, well, you should have came to Nashville. He couldn't uproot because he got clients, he got patients. So, and somebody got to pay the bill since you're going back to school, baby. I was like, OMG, they need a nanny, point blank period. They better get Donnell Jones' mother back in the building. So let's get into it. They ain't nothing nice this season to each other. Simone ain't taking nothing, and Jackie don't really even care about how Mariah feels at all. And it seems like Jackie just really cares whether Simone and Heavenly are friends. I was just like, So it is what it is. We got Heavenly little daughter. She's grown up. She's going to high school. She's a teenager. She grew up into a beautiful young lady. She looks gorgeous. She's pretty. And I like the way that she acts and the way that she talks too as well. She's like her mother, but not really. She's more soft, but she can get into you because she's learning it from her mama. But she's a good young lady, and she has brung Heavenly joy. She's gonna bring her more and more joy. She's a precious young thing. Scott is at home struggling with the kids. The kids got food on the floor. One of them's washing the floor with, a rag. And basically, he says, you doing more cleaning than mommy does. That was a dig, too, as well, in front of the kids. And then on top of that, there's laundry everywhere. He's trying to cook. He's cooking him a nice, wholesome meal, whatever you want to call it. A little burnt to me. A little overdone, a little overcooked. But needless to say, it was a home cooked meal and it wasn't Mickey D's. And you would think that Contessa wouldn't be bringing Mickey D's home because she's a doctor and, cancer and all this other stuff that has plagued her family and her father. You think she would be bringing home McDonald's and Mickey D's, but fast food is fast food, easy to get. All you gotta do is pull up in the drive-thru. So he's at home struggling with the kids, making sure they do their homework, cooking the whole 9 yards. And Contessa's picking up. She just came into town. She got some McDonald's for the kids, and she's coming home. And she's trying to tell the kids they can eat in their room, and they just had dinner. So she undermining Scott too as well. Scott is pissed off. She's upset because she see the laundry, she see the dirty dishes, and she's like, "You're not gonna do it." So maybe he's leaving the house like a mess. Where's the housekeeper? What's going on with this situation? They got this big ass house. And they look like they need some assistance, but they probably want to do it the old school way and do it themselves and not have people in their business because it went wrong one time with the nanny. So Scott and, Contessa go back and forth. And he was like, yo, you're undermining me. You don't appreciate it. And he was like, oh, you spent some alone time with yourself. I know you're going to do nothing but study. Contessa was like, I got to clean up. So basically their marriage is not on a good note, and it could go wrong where somebody end up cheating because now these husbands be out here cheating, baby. So we got Dr. Jackie. She meets up with Dr. Heavenly, and basically she talks about Simone, and then Dr. Heavenly's like, yeah, Simone was a mess. Simone was very disrespectful. She seemed mad and upset the whole damn night. Like, what's going on? Then they talk about Mariah a little bit, and so I'm just like, damn. And so Jackie wants to have an event just for the ladies so they can get together, basically try to talk and see what's going on. And it's not really a good look. They don't really care. It's just like they don't really care about Toya. They don't really care about Mariah, And, Dr. Heavenly don't even really care about Simone, if you ask me the case that may be. And basically, Heavenly doesn't see anything wrong by telling her girlfriend's business to Twitter, to the public, which is going to be on the show because she needs a storyline and she going to talk to as well. Anything that don't have to do with telling her business, baby. I mean, she got it down packed. And so she doesn't really think she did anything wrong. And they don't even know why Mariah's upset. She's upset because, you are repeating something that Quad said about her, which she says that is not true and that she's a drug addict. She's married to a doctor. She's on TV. She got businesses. She got things going. She got branding. So she feels a certain type of way. But, Dr. Jackie doesn't see like there's a problem. There's anything wrong with the situation because she didn't say it. She was just repeating it. So I wonder if somebody repeats something negative about Jackie, how would she take it? Would she just brush it off? And Heavenly was like, yo, you ignore Mariah so much that she told you that your slit was showing. And Dr. Jackie was like, what does that mean? That means you're showing your true colors. And it was and Dr. Heavenly sitting there just making fun of Mariah. And then actually, Dr. Jackie ignoring her and act like she don't even exist. She said it was almost funny. So you can already see that they ain't dealing with Mariah point blank at all. They might try to get Simone into the pitch and try to make up with Simone, but it doesn't seem like they done already did what they had to do with each other to be friends. And it just seems like Contessa and Quad, Heavenly, and Dr. Jackie are doing their thing together, and it seems like Simone and Toya are close, and then Mariah fits in with that circle right there. So but Dr. Jackie can go to both sides because I guess a lot of people they don't really value Mariah's friendship at all. So we have that situation. I was like, damn, I don't know which one of these ladies on the cast would you actually want to be friends with that you would actually trust. I can't tell you. I don't even know. Contessa is very different from what she was last season. You know what I mean? Because she did have the cancer scare, and she also did have the breast implants and stuff like that. So it seems like a lot different. And then, Jackie seems to be more tough this season too as well. And she's just saying what she needs to say. She's just going to ignore you, act like you don't exist. And Heavenly is going for the juggler. And it seems like Quad is ready to confront everybody from last year that she didn't confront, and if she didn't get a good answer from her, she didn't talk to. So it seems like Quad has a lot of bones to pick. And I guess maybe Quad felt like she wasn't able to deal with it last season because she ignored the ladies, but this season she's ready to deal with it. And she got to get that storyline popping, baby. It is what it is. And they just they said Toya, and Toya didn't say anything when Contessa called her husband a big ass B word. So we know why, because she had a miscarriage. So that's the situation now. Dr. Jackie's gonna have a little party to get together with the ladies, and so we find out, sorry for your loss to Toya. Toya's very different this season too as well. She's more calm. From right now, this is the second episode, so we'll see. They're gonna all change up. They will do their friendships, and the circles that they're in might change up too as well. So we find out that Toya had a miscarriage, and the kids knew about it. Eugene is kind of like holding it in, and it's just like crazy. She's dealing with this all alone. She can't tell her girlfriends. I guess she really thought that she was friends with. I hope she has some friends outside of this show, which I believe she does. And Eugene is trying to, just trying to deal with it. And basically, Toya is taking it as a failure. I don't know. I just think Toya should try to work out something when it comes to Dr. Heavenly. I know Dr. Heavenly's hard to deal with. She's very brash. She's impulsive, and she'll say whatever comes to mind. She got that little Kim side of her. But damn, if she done paid for your wedding, then on top of that, her husband gave your husband his first job. That would be like, I'll be really trying to, work out that relationship. But, Heavenly is not the easiest person to get along with too as well. Especially when she's reading you your rights about your situation, and you don't know her situation or how to read her rights about her situation. So, she got a lot of shade because she know your business. And so we have this situation, and Contessa's complaining about Scott treating her like the side piece, the side baby mama, and all this other stuff, and he's not appreciative, and she feel a certain type of way about the situation. And then on top of that, we have none other than Claude. She's in the building. I think her haircut looks cute. I think she looks really cute with this haircut. It is what it is, but basically she's getting a divorce from Dr. G, and she's moving on, and she's moving forward. And Dr. Heavenly and also, Contessa wants to get Claude on a date, and they're going to try to make up some friendships, but it is what it is. They do not care. They're not really caring for Simone or, Toya or, or Mariah at all. Like, they're just really like, they're really having, like, they're really bonding. And, Quad is being open about, the divorce and things they're working with, but she's being quiet too. She got to go to work tomorrow. Some of the ladies feel like that Quad got another job and she thinks she's better. And Quad thinks that they feel that way, and they mistreated her, and they isolated her and made her feel bad because she was, it was going array with Dr. Eugene. And yes, they did say some smart shit about her breaking up with her husband, and not being invited to certain trips because she don't have no man. So, and then being upset that they have to choose between Dr. G and her. So yeah, it was a lot that she was going through too as well. But we also know that they were going through a lot too as well. Toya and Eugene wasn't having sex, and then you had Simone and Cecil about to break up, and then on top of that, they're separating, living in different houses. Then you got Dr. Jackie, she's trying to deal with, after being embarrassed the year before, that her husband Curtis was out here cheating on her and all this other stuff. And then on top of that, Quad had to deal with her husband cheating and being blackmailed. So there was a lot of shit going on. And so now we got Jackie. She's here to put this event together. She got an event coordinator or a spiritual healer. She comes through, and they're going to try to mend these relationships. Mariah feels a certain type of way. She's mad at Jackie because Jackie is repeating things that she heard like it's true, like it's factual. And she know that she didn't use drugs. Dr. Jackie could have said, listen, Quad said this, and I don't think you should bring up or say anything about somebody's past that can't can't be proven, or you don't know if it's actually true, that could really hurt their credibility. But I've never seen, Mariah do drugs at all, but she didn't go there. The way that Jackie came off when she was on a podcast, it almost sounded like she believed it, or she was co-signing, or she done heard it, because there has been rumors about Mariah that was out here, but it started from, the reunion. So, and it's a little bit before that, or whatever the case may be. But Mariah is feeling a certain type of way, so she's not going to wear red. She's going to wear blue. She's going to wear the same colors that Dr. Heavenly is wearing too as well. And basically, she's not going to act like, she's setting the shit on fire or the devil. And so we have Simone is still pissed off. She's mad at Heavenly. She can give two shits about her, and she's upset with her, and she feel like she betrayed her trust, and she told her son's secret and privately, and she had the nerve to tweet it to the world, and then no apology. So Simone is on one. She ain't gonna keep her mouth closed, which she never did, because you see how she told Cecil off like he plenty of times. So she's ready, and she ain't scared. She ain't backing down. It seems like these ladies are more ready to address things instead of, like carry it on. And basically, Toya is upset with Contessa. Like, I thought they were friends. They ain't never gonna be friends. And so these two ladies, Dr. Heavenly and, Mariah, trying to act cordial towards each other, ignoring each other. They can't say two words to each other. It's going to be what it's going to be. So they got a little situation when they're sitting here with the doctor. And basically, they got to pick out a fan and see what they're most hurt about, and, what's going on in that situation. Mariah was like, yo, the betrayal of trust and people repeating a rumor. There's no acknowledgement, no apology. Somebody saying something about you that's not true. And this girl code, you don't repeat something that's negative. It's something that you don't know is true for real or not. And you don't even ask me, or even come up to me and ask me if that's actually true. Have I ever used cocaine or all this other stuff? Like, and then you're gonna repeat it on a podcast? Like, I feel a certain type of way, and you should know better, and you should do better. This is how Mariah feels. I was like, hey. And then we got another to Simone. Simone's hurt. She's disappointed. She's upset because somebody betrayed her trust. She's talking about Dr. Heavenly. Like, when you tell somebody something private and then they use it against you, and use it against you, against the world. And basically, come at me. Don't come at my husband. Don't clap back at him with something I told you. Just clap at him with something else. Use something else to clap at him about. You don't gotta clap at him about something that's true, because Cecil said that, we need to storm wash Heavenly's house. Heavenly's house is not dirty. She has a big, beautiful ass house. Her house is gorgeous. So really, it's not really something that is true, that is dirty or needed to be clean, at least in my opinion, that I remember. And so it wasn't something that hurtful, but to Heavenly it was hurtful, and she hit below the belt. And basically, Dr. Simone said, you hit below the belt and you hurt me. And so Heavenly tried to quote something, but basically what she was saying was, if you live in a glass house, don't throw rocks, baby. Don't throw stones, because your house can shatter too as well. And she don't really give a damn about Simone or how Simone feels. She don't care. This is going to be a storyline and a plot, and she's just going to keep it moving. And basically, we have none other than Toya. So differently, she's crying, she's tearing up, because Toya will raise hell. So she's feeling a certain type of way, that she don't got no trust. Does she really have friends? Did she use the word friend loosely, and she really don't have a friend? And basically, she's hurt, and she feels like nobody cares, and she don't even want to share that she had a miscarriage, because they could care less about her. And it seems like Toya, right, second episode, that she's really on the outs, with the other ladies that other than Simone and and Mariah. And she don't feel close to them, but Dr. Simone knows, because Dr. Simone was her doctor, so she knows she had a miscarriage. Then we get Quad. She's hurt. She's been betrayed. People didn't have her back. She's been dragged through the mud, for 5-6 years. She's been going down. People done betrayed her, mistreated her, dogged her out while she was going through her divorce, and judged her, talked about her, gossiped about her, wasn't there for her, and she kept going on and on and on and on and on. She wants to get it out, and it seems like, Quad needs a storyline too as well, but she probably actually do feel hurt from, of course she feels hurt about the situation, but I think she had grown stronger, and she is stronger, especially with all the other careers and stuff that she is having now. And I think she's more confident. She got the husband out the way that she don't want to be with, and basically she wants to date a man with money too as well. He gotta have money because she ain't giving it up for free. We find out Dr. Heavenly only had one sex partner, and that's her husband. I don't blame her. He's good enough. He's good enough in all types of ways, baby. So we get that situation, and basically everybody's like, "Yo, you doing too much." Like everybody's tired of what Quad is saying, and Quad said, "You know what? I want to have a talk with you, Simone. I want to talk to you. I want to see if I have a friend in you. We can be friends." So basically, they're supposed to meet up and have dinner and talk or whatever, and it seems so genuine. And Quad was actually crying. I don't know if she was crying because Toya was crying. Sometimes you can't tell if they're acting off of each other, but it seemed like this moment she was very hurt. But when she put on that new wig, she was a different person. They all prayed together, and it was all good. And then we got Mariah. Mariah actually got to tell Dr. Jackie how she felt, and about, her spreading the rumor. Spreading the rumor that she didn't start, but she actually, gave more life to the rumor and repeating something that is slanderous. And she's telling Dr. Jackie, and I don't even think Dr. Jackie said, "I'm sorry," or even acknowledged that. She's just looking at her like, "You know what? I'm good with you." And you got Simone in the background watching. And I guess Simone is also noticing that she's losing her friend Jackie too as well. They ain't as close as they used to be, because, Dr. Jackie is deep with Heavenly, and Heavenly betrayed, Simone, and Simone feels a certain type of way. Simone can be territorial, and she wants you to choose your way. But Dr. Jackie's like, "I'm not going to choose one, but it's difficult. I want you guys to come together." So it is what it is. And then also Simone is looking at, okay, you're not owning up to what you probably did, Jackie, because Jackie doesn't think she did anything wrong. Jackie and Heavenly doesn't think that she did anything wrong, so it is what it is. I would be upset if somebody, if my friend got on the show and said, "Oh, well, Mary Jane, blah, blah, blah," and then she didn't say, "Oh, this person said it," or whatever the case would be. So we don't know I don't know the whole podcast or whatever, but Mariah's upset. I think Mariah, if she gets that apology, hopefully she'll move on from that situation. But she's still she still feels like she's on the outs. It is what it is. So we have that situation. Moving on from that, and then we move on to, Cord and actually, Simone meeting up. And Cord is like an hour late, taking forever. I would have been left. I would have ate my food and bounced. And so she's just sitting there. Then Quad was like, "Yo, listen, I got something to tell you." Quad is like, "You mistreated me. We're talking about the crab boil and this and that. You had all this to say about me, this little girl, this and that, and about my whole situation. So I want you to explain to me why you said that, why you do this, blah blah blah, and tell me now, tell me." And so I don't even know. She was totally different from what she was at the tea event or whatever. So maybe they need to go back there. Maybe they need to have the mediator. But, Simone was like, "I ain't got to tell you a damn thing. You ain't got to force me to tell whatever." And so then Simone gets up and she leaves. She said, "Bye, girl. Bye, B word," or whatever it is. I just think that, Quad could have said, "You know what? I know we moved forward. I know we talked about this at the reunion and all this other stuff, but you know what is making me not move on, and what I really feel most hurt about is what was said at Dr. Heavenly's house. I haven't got past that. It still bothers me. If we can just address that situation. I just want to know what made you feel that way." And maybe, Simone could have said, "Listen, I might have been getting divorced. I wasn't sleeping in the same house, in the same bed with my husband. I just had a kid go out to college. God knows what he was doing over there in college. And then on top of that, I'm working and trying to take care of the bills. Cecil is about to lose his job, but he don't have his job now. We're going to counseling. And maybe I took my anger out on you. Maybe I was upset with you. Maybe I felt like you abandoned me too, because I'm having these problems. I can't tell you what's going on in my life. And then Quad, you abandoned us. You didn't want to talk to us. You didn't want to come around. You didn't want to film because of what was going on. You couldn't trust in us when I wanted to trust in you to tell you what was going on with me, and we could have worked it together." Or, Quad could have just said, I'm really hurt, and I want to move forward because you're very special to me. But that's one thing that bothers me at night. They could have worked it out. It didn't have to go the way it did, but it did. So please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. Peace and out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.